What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. All of us at one time or another have probably wondered, why do we work for money? Couldn't we just get rid of money and have everything be free? Or maybe it was just me, I don't know. This was something I thought about a lot when I was younger. I didn't know much about money or finance, I just saw my parents working all the time and I never really understood why. Why do we have to pay for things? I mean, if I build homes and you sell groceries and you sell cars, couldn't I just build you a home as long as I always have groceries to eat? And couldn't I just build you a home as long as I have a car to drive? Wouldn't that be so much more peaceful? You just have to do the work that you're required to do and everything will be fine. You'll always have groceries to eat. If your car breaks down, you can always take it to the dealership to get it fixed. Sounds good, right? It's essentially a reciprocity system. I do my work and take care of you, and you do your work and take care of me. This system should work, but what happens when somebody like George comes along? George is a good guy and people in the community rely on George for some good burgers, but he's just kind of lazy. His burgers are really good and he's supposed to keep his restaurant open 9 to 5 Monday through Fridays, but he usually opens kind of late on Mondays because he's out late on Sunday nights watching free movies at Nancy's Theater, and a lot of times he doesn't open on Wednesdays because he doesn't feel like working, and he usually closes his shop early on Fridays because he wants to start his weekend early. This is kind of upsetting for the rest of us in George's community because we're going to work full time and he's getting the benefit of all of our services, but he's not doing his end of the work. A few days later, George goes to Tom's grocery store to get his weekly groceries. On the way out, Tom stops George and says, "Sorry bro, I can't let you have all these groceries this week because you didn't do all your work. Plus, I didn't get a burger on Wednesday, so I'm gonna have to take half your groceries." George gets upset because he says that his burgers are worth more than the tomatoes and bananas that Tom took away, so even if he only worked half the amount that he should still be entitled to more than half his groceries, right? But there's no money, everything's free, remember? So there's no way to value things or know how much things are worth relative to one another. Dang it, George, you're always screwing things up. What did I tell you about this? But Tom isn't too happy with this system either. See, Tom is the type of person that likes nice things and he doesn't mind working harder to get them. While everybody's working 9 to 5, Tom decides to start his day early, so he starts working at 6 and he doesn't get done until 9 p.m. every single day, and he's even working on weekends. See, he wants to open up a second grocery store and maybe even a third one. Tom's an ambitious person. He wants to live in a big house and he wants to own a few cars, but he's upset because even though he's doing more than everybody else, the home builder still built him the same generic house, and the car dealership said that he can only have one car because otherwise they won't have enough cars for everybody else. So Tom is doing more than everybody else, but he's being rewarded the same as George. That kind of sucks. What's his incentive to keep working hard and to keep innovating and to make his stores the best and most convenient if he could just chill like George and live the same lifestyle? That's kind of like if Tom and George are both going to school and Tom busts his butt to get an A while George just kind of sat on Netflix watching Black Mirror the whole time, and the teacher said, "Hey, instead of me failing George, let me just even it out, that way you both get a C, so even though you guys have different results, you both get the same reward." The problem with having everything be free is that it gives an unfair advantage to people like George while costing the community a portion of their resources because George isn't keeping up his end of the deal. And it removes the incentive for people to innovate and create new things because money is a byproduct of value, and the more value you can provide, the more money you'll make. But wait, doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Money should not be your motivator. You should focus on other things in life. Money's stupid. Well, that's the beauty of it. If that's what you believe, that's perfectly fine. If you don't care about making money, you don't have to work as hard as Tom. You can chill like George and you'll be rewarded proportionately with the value you provide. And if you want nicer things, you can do more and earn more. There is no way to do nothing and have everything. If you can come up with a system that does that, you will be very, very rich. Obviously, it's not perfect. There are people who are under-rewarded and people who are over-rewarded, partially because of the billions and billions of dollars big corporations spend on government lobbying, but that's a different issue for a different day. Money rewards people for the work that they do, and it holds people accountable to do their work. If you have a job, you're paid by the number of hours you put in, and if you have a business, you're paid by the number of products that you sell. It puts the decision back in your hands so you can decide how you want to live your life. You can go big like Tom, you can chill like George, or you can be somewhere in the middle. What's up everybody, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button, and do you agree with me or disagree with me? I want to know what you think, so let me know in the comments below, and if you found the video beneficial, please share it with at least one friend so we can help spread the word. Every week we release new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money, so make sure you hit that subscribe button below or hit this button right here even if you're on your phone. Follow me on Snapchat and follow us on Instagram over here, and check out some of our latest videos by clicking these buttons below, and as always, keep hustling.